Bristol Community College, Mathematics with Dan Avedikian, Math 132, Calculus with Applications, Section 12.4, Problem 5. This is Section 12.4, Problem number 5. We have a function f of x equals 8e to the negative x over 2 power, and we want to find the derivative of that. So it is basically an e to some stuff type of formula, but before I get into solving the derivative, let me just rewrite it a little bit. 8e, instead of negative x over 2, which is really what it is, I can also write negative 1/2 x. Negative x over 2 is exactly the same as negative 1/2 x, but that's going to make it a little bit easier to fill in my formula. So again, we have an exponential function. It has the form f of x equals e to some stuff. So the derivative is stuff f prime of x equals stuff prime times e to the stuff. Now, as we fill this in, the first question you might come across is, well, what about the 8 in front? What do I do with that? Well, because it's just an 8 and not, say, an 8x, it's not a variable, it can just stay in front. It's what you call a constant. So the 8 that's in the problem can just stay in front. And now I'm going to put stuff prime. So the stuff is negative 1/2 times x. So what we have is an x to the first power. When you do the derivative is the number in front of the x, which in this case is a negative 1/2. Don't forget the negative. And then e to the stuff, just the way it is, e to the stuff. So e to the negative 1/2 x, which you can put back to negative x over 2 if you like. And the 8 times negative 1/2, I really can't help but reduce this. So I'm going to have f prime of x equals 8 times negative 1/2 is minus 4, and then e to the negative 1/2 x. So that's the final answer. F prime of x is negative 4 e to the negative 1/2 x power.